Welcome to Scottish Curling's low intensity interval warm-up and cool-down video. We are going to start with dynamic warm-up exercises, looking at different muscle groups with a focus on mobility and range of movement. First exercise we're going to look at is seated knee raises and then seated hip openers. Remember, these exercises can also be done standing. If you're seated, please make sure you use the sides of the chair for support if you need to. The exercises can be done between 20 to 30 seconds. Looking at the calves now, when you're doing your ankle taps, remember to straighten out your leg and lift your toe up towards the sky to make sure you have that stretch on the calf as shown in this video. Still focusing on the calf muscle, we're looking at toe raises. Again, this can be done standing up, either using the chair as support for balance or not using it. Now we're looking at our quads, so we're going to look at heel flicks. Use the chair again if you need. These can also be done running on the spot. Remember, do this at your own intensity. The other important thing to remember is when you're doing these exercises, if you can, make sure that you exercise both sides of the body, your right leg and your left leg, your right arm and your left arm. Still focusing on the quad and using the chair for support, we're going to look at this single leg squat. You don't have to go very low, just take the exercise, this dynamic warm-up exercise, to the point where you feel the quad muscle engaging. Don't forget to do the other side. Now onto the classic squat, looking now not only warming up that quad but also the bottom. Now onto the single leg lunge. Always try and keep upright when you're doing this lunge and not bending over your knees. If you need, once again, use the chair for support. You can do this concentrating on one leg at a time or alternate legs.
Okay, so we've done our warm-up exercises, we've done our curling, and now we're going to do some cool-down exercises. And we're going to do exactly the same. We're going to start with our arms, and then we're going to do our legs, and then we're going to do our bottoms.
Unlike the warm-up exercises, which was dynamic stretching, this is now a hold stretch. These hold stretches can be done from anything between 20 to 30 seconds. And as with the exercises, these can be done either seated or standing. So starting with the arm, gently pull your arm across the body with the opposite hand. When you're doing this one and you're pushing the arm back, don't push it too hard, just do it as far as you can to the point in which you can feel the muscle engaging and you can feel the stretch. And remember, do both arms. This one here, we're looking at opening up the shoulders to give them a nice stretch. Remember, you don't have to go flat against anything you're leaning against, just enough so that you're engaging the muscle group. Now we're going to look at the calf muscles. Again, hold the stretch and make sure that the heel of the leg that is outstretched is flat on the ground as shown in this video. Looking at the quads, if you're able to, bend your knee back and hold onto your foot behind you. Now moving on to our hamstrings. In this exercise, it's really important that you remember to bring that toe right up towards you. You do not need to go down and hold your toe. Go down as far as you can until you feel your hamstring engaging, and then you can stop. Your calf muscles, it's almost like the hamstring except you're seated. You're still looking to pull up that toe towards the sky to make sure you feel that stretch along your calf muscle. You can also stretch your hamstring by seated. Similar to the standing one, except you're sitting down, but again remember that you do not need to touch your toes. Just go as far as you can until you feel your hamstring muscle engaging. Now we're going to move on to our glutes. When you're doing this exercise, don't pull your knee right over across your body sharply. Do it very gently. So grab the knee with the opposite hand and gently pull it across your body until you feel the stretch along your glute. You can also do this sitting down. Grab your knee with both hands and pull it gently across your body. Remember to hold for anything between 20 to 30 seconds and do both sides. That's you all ready and warmed up and good to go. Enjoy the season!